So hours before we go away, this thing has turned up and I just can't resist fitting it. So I'm thinking that it's going to go down the side here so it can swing round and I'll be able to eat food and work on the computer. When I say we, I mean both of us. So I don't know how we're both going to do it, if we're both going to sit in here, unless we have a big long table. Don't know. But let's do it and just see what happens. We can always change it later, can't we? Yeah. First of all, I've had to invent something to keep this open. Oh, it's not staying open now. Might have to put it there like that. Yeah, that's what I put there for. Perfect. But because this plate is quite wide, you can see there the screws on the bolt holes aren't going into anything, so I'm going to have to fasten this piece on in there. It does fit, I promise it does fit. So screw that on into there for now, and then that'll do that job. Fun. Let's get some holes screwed into here first. Nice big long screws. So I've just got a couple of 100mm screws and I'm just going to use the impact driver to whack these in nice and quick, hopefully. Nice. There you go. Now the problem we have here is there isn't a great deal of room to work here because obviously there's a chair in the way. I've got as far forward as you can. Not a lot of room. We'll get there, I think. So I've just clamped it in place there, so I can just get some markings on so I can drill through. I've just put a screw in there. I was supposed to be recording it, but quite obviously I wasn't. Oh, hole's not big enough. Get out. They often get stuck in them. Right, I don't need this on anymore. Ow, every time! You'd think I would learn. Idiot. Made a right mess again. There must be locking nuts very tight. Socket won't go any further because the bolts are quite long. I could have cut the bolts down, of course, but you know, I think I'm only going to be able to get one bolt in anyway. I just realised the microphone is over here, so that bit might have been a bit quiet. There you go, we're back on. Back on. I don't think it's going to need 6 bolts in, not unless you're using something really heavy. I'm only going to be having me Mac on there, nothing too heavy. Unless I sit on it, because I am getting a bit chubby. I am on a diet though, so you never know. If you're watching this in a year's time, I might be about 2 stone lighter. Who knows? Getting there, let's get nice and tight. Use the ring end of it. Oh yes. Now I said I wasn't going to do any work this afternoon before we went, but quite clearly I am. That's nice and tight. Do you know what, even with just a couple of screws in there, I don't think that's going anywhere. I won't get another bolt in there because the socket's in the way, which you probably can't see. But hey ho. I'll just put some screws in screws. I'm sure that'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's if I can get them in, even, you know. Head sockets, headphones, Jesus. Right, don't know whether you can see this. And there's a metal plate behind this as well, so that needs a smaller. Right, come on. Can't get one in the bottom, it's impossible. No, I can't. I think that'll have to do. Right, let's try the table and see what it's like. It's not the best angle in the world, but that's all I can manage at the moment. Right, where's the rest of it gone? It's gone. This would slide onto there, methinks. We'll have it up to there. Right, I might have to go above. Just about get it turned around. Put that on top. Could probably do with some more screws in, but I don't know what I can do. Right, hopefully I haven't just been taking pictures, because Brenda's just said that it wasn't on video, it was on pictures, but I'll move the pictures around if I have. Anyway, I've managed to get one bolt in. That's the only one I've managed to get in. I can't put one in there because this is in the way. I can't put one in here because it's too long. You can't get a bolt in. And I can't get one in the next one because it's going to come into the electrics. It's going to come into the electric, so I can't do that. So I've put some nice strong screws in, and from looking at it, I'm pressing down on that there, and it's pulling the whole thing over rather than the pulling that off. So
well, they won't put so much food on your plate then, will they?
yeah. I've just explained I'm on a diet, but that may well have just been a picture. Right, so now all we need is a bit of a table to go on top of there. So I'll go and find some nice plywood, round the corners off, so we don't kill ourselves on it. And that's it, it's finished, and then we can pack up and go away. So looking at, we're just trying to work out what it'll be like sitting here. So that'll be all right. It might even be still a little bit too high, that, but we will have the cushions on, of course. So we're thinking a little bit longer, so when Brenda's sat here, she can put a drink there, or we can have it like that, or whatever. And then when we want to get up and out, it'll just move around there. But we think it's a little bit too wide, so we're going to cut it down a bit, and that looks like it's going to be about 13 inches by the looks of it. And I'm going to guess 2'2", 13 by 2'2". That's just a guess. Get the tape measure. Let's check. Ah! Bastard! 13 inches to there, so maybe it's 14 inches, about that wide.
Yeah.
And now it's at 2'2", which would be 26 inches, so that's about that big. What do you think? So 14 by 26. Let's go for it. Let's find a bit of plywood. Not plywood, yeah, plywood. So I fashioned a little table out of the only piece of plywood we had. It's ended up only being 25 inches by 12 inches, but it's the best I can do. So we want the middle to be 6 inches, which is about there. Get there in the middle. And let's screw it on. Give it a good screw in. There we go. Hopefully they don't go through, because this was the thickest piece of ply I had. There's not much I can do if it goes through, so it's about straight. It's only a temporary one until I get a nice piece. Oh, I'm using the impact driver like a fool, but you know. Oh. Brenda will go mad because all the bins are in the background. And because I've been sawing the sawdust all over the spider's webs. She'd be like, it looks like you're in a bloody scrapyard, man. Don't matter. Don't tell her. She might not watch it. Right, let's get that in there, see what it looks like. Do I look fat in this? Right, let's have a look. See what it's like. I'll put it to one end because I thought that was the best idea. Best plan. Right, so we can have it like that. It's a little bit high. Put it down a bit. There we go. Right, so it can be like that. When we get the swivel chairs in, it can be like that over there, or it can be like that, and then two people can use it. It's quite versatile, I suppose, but it's a bit wobbly, isn't it? I think that's because I've got it to one end. The plate isn't moving, which is fastened on the side. It's just the arm itself. Maybe if I tighten it. No. Yeah, I think I might have to move the plate further along underneath. In the centre, maybe. I don't know. Go and get Brenda for us and we'll find out, because she's the boss. It's better than nothing, isn't it? It's better than what we had. I'll go and check. I've put some heavy tools on and it seems pretty stable to me. I don't know. So that's it. I've checked with the boss and Brenda said it's all right. So yeah, that'll do me. So it's just a temporary one. You know, it'll do for now. You can see there's little bits coming off, but I'll take some sandpaper with me. So that's it for now, and we will catch you next time. And thanks for watching, and please give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe. It's completely free, you know. I'm rocking, and we will catch you next time. Bye bye now. That was rubbish, wasn't it?